As a former atheist, it's somewhat of a miracle that I'm having a conversation about spirituality because there was a time in my life when I honestly did not believe in God. As a matter of fact, I wasn't a confirmed atheist. And I didn't come upon that lightly. I had done my own research and had come to my own conclusions of that research that there was no such thing. And so I held those beliefs very strongly for probably almost 4 years. And then I decided, maybe I was wrong. And so I went on my own journey to find something that really worked for me. And I was brought up Baptist and had lots of questions that Baptists couldn't answer. And so I started to do my own research. And so what I did was, first of all, I started to question Christianity. I researched the Bible and where it came from and how it came about. And I also started studying other religions. I studied Buddhism and I studied Hinduism. I studied Mormonism. I studied being a Muslim. And what I did was I actually went to different churches, synagogues, and I asked people why they believed what they believed. And so this was a spiritual journey that I went on for about 5 years, actually. And so after my own research and reading tons of books about religion and spirituality, I came to my own understanding about God. And so this is my definition. This is Michael Taylor's definition of God. God is a divine energy and intelligence that created and is still creating this amazing universe that we live in. And so I consider myself to be an omnist. An omnist is someone who believes all religions originate from the same source and lead to the same place. And so that's my belief. I believe all religions come from the same source. And this intelligence, this divine intelligence that I mentioned, is the source of it all. And so I think it's important for everyone to come to their own understanding about God and to be willing to question what they were taught about God. Because most people, I believe, accept beliefs about God without challenging and questioning the beliefs that were passed down through their families. And I think it's important for us, again, to question for ourselves what we believe and why we believe it. So, as mentioned, I love science. And to be able to combine spirituality and science works for me. It's my truth. I don't believe they're opposites. There are some people who believe that science, if you're scientific, you can't be spiritual. And if you're spiritual, you can't believe science. I don't believe that. I think science and spirituality are two sides of the same coin. They go hand in hand together. They work together. And so for me, once again, spirituality is the highest priority in my life. And so I came up with my own definition of spirituality. And to me, spirituality is the moment-to-moment recognition and acknowledgement of my connection to something greater than myself. And that definition puts my heart at ease and relaxes my mind, understanding that I am connected to something greater than myself. And I don't think what you call it is important. What's important is you develop an intimacy and connection with it. Now, I happen to be a huge Star Wars fan, and if you look over my shoulder here, you'll see a little statue of Yoda. And in the movie Star Wars, Yoda is this amazing teacher who I've probably learned more about spirituality than any religion. And Yoda says that there is the Force, which is the animating force of life. And I really believe that's what God is. It is the animating force of life. It is what drives everything in the universe. And so my recommendation is don't judge other people's beliefs. Don't attack other beliefs. Find the belief that works for you and be willing to ask yourself deeper questions about what you truly believe. And create an intimacy and connection with something greater than yourself. And your life will be rewarding, fulfilling, and meaningful. But you've got to find it on your own. You have to do it on your own. You can't listen to what your parents say or what your culture says. It's what you say, what your heart tells you. Make that connection. And I can assure you the miracles will follow. So this is a chapter in the book. There's a chapter in the book. And of course, the book I'm talking about is The Cure for Loneliness. There's a chapter in the book on spirituality where I go into more detail about what I believe and why I believe what I believe. So if you're ready to find your own spiritual path, this is a great opportunity for you to do so. So pick up a copy of the book, The Cure for Loneliness, and listen and learn for yourself and make that connection for yourself. You'll be glad you did. Check it out. Hashtag Loneliness Cure. Be sure and follow us. Stay connected with the community. Share your thoughts and insights. Take care.